Welcome back to Detroit and Draft Countdown. Detroit, a gracious host so far, but just not weather-wise. It's cold here, but things will heat up tomorrow. The first round of the NFL Draft is right here on Channel 9.
Well, Dante Miller was either a year late to the NFL or a few weeks early, but after a 13-month whirlwind, the former Richmond High running back signed with the New York Giants and as a free agent.
As recently as last month, Miller thought he'd have to wait until this weekend to hear his name called in the draft, but fortunately, patience and adapting to change are two skills he honed during a tumultuous 2023. As Dante Miller lined up to run the 40 at South Carolina's Pro Day last month, he thought of all the work that led up to this moment.
It was crazy. It was, honestly, it was a surreal moment. I just thought back to all the work I put in to get to that point.
Miller responded with a blazing 4.27 40 in front of scouts and front office execs who had questions about his 2023 season, or lack thereof.
A lot of these guys are just trying to figure out, like, how did this happen and where can we go from here? Because, a lot of these teams, they need, a lot of things that I do supply on their team.
After graduating and transferring from Columbia University with what he thought were 2 years of eligibility left, Miller played sparingly in 6 games at USC in 2022. His focus trained solely on the 2023 season. Miller got the devastating news that his collegiate career was over in a phone call last March. It was confusion over the rules transferring from an Ivy League school that cost him his final year.
I was just like this on the outside of our USC facility, and I just cried, and it hurt. It hurt. Like I told you, but the luckiest thing that I had going for me was that, everything we got going down there at USC with Coach Beamer.
Dante Miller was able to escape the disappointment by diving deeper into the South Carolina football team, serving as almost an assistant coach, seeing the game with fresh eyes.
You understand like different offensive perspectives, and it allows you to slow the game down, So when you go into like the NFL, it's not like, oh, you're going into the NFL, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, nah, you're just heading into a different stage of the game. That coaching perspective really helped me understand that.
College football can be cutthroat, businesslike, and players like Dante Miller can get left behind. But he wasn't. He was pulled up and pulled along with the Gamecocks.
They stuck by me through that entire situation and made sure that mentally, emotionally, and physically that I was taken care of, that everything was going well. So I can't say that I did it all by myself, because I didn't. I had a village around me that made sure that I had everything I needed to get to the point that I am at today.
And where he is today is the precipice of professional football, a chance for Miller to continue to play the game he loves, a payoff for his faith in himself.
Keep working hard, man. Just keep working hard. Keep your head down. Keep doing the right thing. Ain't like, man, I'm trying to do that, and then things keep happening in life.